Yo, what up's Don?
Send me here. I got the hiccup.
You alright, dog? Been drinking. He's been drinking all morning.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, we're gonna deconstruct a shoe, or we're not going to. We're gonna, show you guys a shoe deconstructed. This is Lebron Soldier 11. Shout out to fastpass.cn for cutting these shoes open with no regard for the shoe. So let's dive in. These aren't out yet. We're stoked to get these. These are coming out in a week.
Yeah.
From when we're filming this.
June 1st.
June 1st.
So.
And not too expensive. I think it's $140.
Yeah. Normal soldier price.
Normal soldier price, but they did add another strap. Wow. Very innovative. Let's take a look as if anything else has changed.
Alright, so this is the famous cross-section cut.
Damn, look at that heel zoom unit.
Dude, this pisses me off. You know why?
Why?
Because that's bottom-loaded bullshit.
Yeah.
And, dude, come on, man. Nike.
But there's just a little bit of, that's probably what, Phylon on top of it?
The 10 was top-loaded.
It was.
It was pretty. It was on the
you still couldn't feel
upper
it.
side of it, and you can't feel shit. I don't know why you can't feel anything in that shoe.
I know.
It was supposed to be a thick ass, revolutionary zoom unit.
That's a thick zoom unit.
In the heel, yeah.
I mean, we're probably gonna feel that.
We'll see.
The forefoot, I don't think we'll feel.
Yeah.
That looks pretty thin.
That's thin and.
I mean, you could even see the air pockets in the heel. You know.
Yeah. Of course, you can see all the neoprene and nylon in the construction. It's a one booty, of course. There's no laces, so you have straps to keep you locked in. And then you can see the strobo board, all the Phylon, and the insole. It looks like a nice thick insole. So,
yeah.
Oh, and look, there's some Achilles studs too.
Yeah, all right.
Bit nice.
Now we're
Nike's
talking.
been listening, you know.
Now we're talking.
Of course, okay, here is the upper separated from the outsole / midsole.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so let's look at the internal bootay.
Enhance.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of your average neoprene material.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
and it's double layered.
Yeah.
So that's underneath, and then here, of course, underneath that,
some overlay.
There is some overlay, of course.
Because LeBron needs a ton of support.
LeBron isn't really even playing. It's just this is Tristan Thompson's shoe, guys.
Right.
He has more PEs than LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron's. I think he likes the 14s a lot. So.
Yeah, he does. I talked to him last week. He said he really liked them.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of fuse. It's just kind of disappointing, but we'll see. And what the hell is this one? Yeah, Achilles pillows. Of course, you guys can see in better detail here. And those are nice.
Those are very nice.
Those look pretty puffy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here's the insole with his logo. So
I'm not a fan of the LeBron James logo.
Really? I think it's really creative and dope.
I'm not a fan. It's too blocky to me.
Really?
Yeah, I like the crown. I like the fact that they're trying to incorporate the crown and all that, but
his old logo is kind of weird. It's just a LJ23 or LL23 or something.
Oh yeah.
But he's not number, or he wasn't 23 in Miami. But anyways,
strobo board,
surfboard,
midfoot shank.
It's a V.
It's a V. Looks like TPO, a TPU. TPO.
TPO.
It's a V for victory.
Yes, V for victory, and you guys can see the zoom units. Why does the heel zoom unit look so freaking thin here?
That's crazy. You know what it is? It's tiny zoom unit.
It's a really thin one.
It's really thin, but it's thick.
Yeah, it's thick.
She's thick though.
She's thick, but not long. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't think you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, that's a different story right there.
Yeah, and then the V midfoot shank is the same exact shank as they use in the 10. So there you go, and you have a closer look. Oh, it's a piece of plastic, dude. Who cares?
Yeah.
And it is 2.99 millimeters thick.
Uh-huh.
All right, so. Okay, no, it's a normal size zoom unit. Why does it look so small in the other picture? I don't know.
I don't know if that's This
is a normal size zoom unit.
Yeah, maybe this is a size 30 shoe or something, but that still looks pretty small. But
really, because this is like what you find in like the Kobe 11.
Yeah.
It's a max, not max, but like pretty big, biggest zoom unit you can get.
Right.
So here you can see from the bottom view the zoom units. Nothing special. Okay, and then you guys can see the 4-foot zoom unit is 8.24 millimeters thick.
Ooh. That's alright.
That's pretty thick. It's actually that's standard.
Standard.
For unit, yeah.
Yeah, that's standard issue.
And then in the heel, of course, it is very thick.
Damn.
14.07 ounces.
That's one of the thickest I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty damn thick.
She said, but
it's bottom loaded, and you're probably not gonna feel shit.
no.
Nope. Okay, and of course, here is the translucent outsole. This.
I don't know about that traction pattern, dog.
Yeah, I
To
mean,
be quite honest.
on the left it's the swoosh, and on the right it has his logo on it. But it's solid / translucent. But yeah, no.
What do they expect? Hopefully it's good, but what part of this traction do they expect to grab?
I don't know.
The court.
That's true. I mean,
it's all dull. I don't understand.
There's nothing to move around like in the Kyrie 2s. You know, you have those little stubs.
Yeah.
Moves with the floor, so it grips it better.
Yeah.
But this is just triangles, cut triangles.
Like they're just going purely off of rubber compound.
Yeah.
With this traction pattern.
Well, we'll see. I think it's gonna pick up a lot of dust.
Yeah.
And well, hopefully it won't, but I think it will.
Yeah.
Soldier traction patterns usually aren't good for me. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here in the forefoot, everything the outsole all the way to the insole is 17.63 millimeters thick. I think that's kind of
no.
thick.
There's no insole in that.
There's no insole in that.
I think that's just right on top of the strong.
Oh yeah, it is. 17 point. That's kind of thick.
Yeah.
That's kind of thick, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the heel, it's 23.55 millimeters thick.
Right.
That's kind of thick too.
Yeah.
But there is a 6 millimeter offset.
Right.
Standard, and of course fastpass.cn is awesome, so they compare it with the Soldier 10s. And here is see right here, see if you see on the top, that's the Soldier 10.
Yeah.
And that's basically like top loaded.
Yeah.
But you couldn't feel anything.
Couldn't feel it.
And on the bottom,
I mean, I could feel it barely, but just not even.
really?
Yeah.
I couldn't feel anything. And then the Soldier 11 is bottom loaded. And then the zoom units seem to be like pretty similar in thickness.
They were like, listen, the cushion in the 10 is a little bit overboard. We need to tone it down.
Oh my god.
So yeah, they went that route. I don't know.
And then everything else looks exactly. They have the V shank plates or whatever. Looks exactly the same, dude. To be honest. So,
pretty much.
Yep. That's it. That's the Lebron Soldier 11 dismantling. Shout out to fastpass.cn, of course.
Yep.
As always. What do you think? What the hell you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they added one strap.
They added a strap, and so I guess there's that.
I'm kind of happy that it's not super high anymore. You know.
Yeah.
But
I like that the straps are like look like thinner and like more
stretchy.
Yeah, they just look like they're a better strap, a little more high tech than just the other strap. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't think this is gonna be a nice shoe. I don't think I'm gonna like it. But I don't know. It's probably it's definitely made for a bigger dude because there's a lot of support and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm gonna like it. But I think Donnie Boy might like this shoe. We'll see.
I might like it, but I think the traction's gonna suck, and then it's just there's not much you can do from there.
We shall see.
But that's it. We'll be back with a first impressions when it drops, and we'll catch you in the next one. Soul Brothers later.
Peace.